Okay. Yeah, everybody, welcome to the Greenman Challenge. If you notice a little bit of a change in the audio, I got a new headset. I've been working all day to get it working. And we're here with our protection warrior, I believe it is. Yeah. He's in Toadstool, level 20. And we got some mail. Sold some stuff. Lemon for 2. Jade for almost 5, so that's cool. Yeah, I had no problem getting my writing. So if I show I had it. German writing, yeah. Already got my German writing. Now let's click our quest here and we'll say, yeah, this guy is a great man.
I'm listening.
He's
Go in peace.
and got to go to the village and get that. He must go find his buddy Geralt Telvison, who he sent into the village to see what's going on. Hasn't come back yet. So he wants to find out what's happened to him. And that's all we get because we are human. And don't get the Night Elf lore quest, which is the Moon Elf. So we only get the 2. Feels weird mounting up here. There's no real need to mount here. Everything's made for people without mounts, especially in this end. Now they check and make sure he's there, so I don't get surprised. And he got attacked. The Narpine had been corrupted, so you get word back to Bear Mantle. Let them know the Knowles are getting a little bit on the warpath here. There's no uprising. And he should know he got caught up in it. Now we gotta get the Emerald Dreamcatcher. That was no problem. Hop back on the horse and back to Dolomar. Here we go. Gammy's Dreamcatcher. Glad to have it back. One slight problem, there's no jewel in the middle. So people seen this Frost, this leader of the Knolls, one of the leaders anyway, walking around with this necklace that glows in the dark. He figures that's where his jewel went, so he wants to go get it. And while you're at it, kill 7 followers of his, just to let them know we've made business. So I got to take Frostus out and 7 Mystics. Okay, took him down. Two. Three. That's 5. That's 7. Now we go process. And that takes him out. And there's the jewel. There's another mystic unaccounted for. And off we go. So I like about tank specs. They're very survivable. All kinds of armor buffs and stuff like that you don't see. These passive buffs they get. By the time they get to level 30, 35, they're like almost indestructible. And him his jewel. He's happy, pays you off, and away you go. We're almost level 21. What do we get for 21, I think? That's right, 30, yeah, I know. Shield bunk level 2, 22. That gives it 2 charges, which would be awesome. It's Shockwave. That's your AoE. As my talk about passive buffs, stamina and armor raised. It says a wave of force in a frontal cone causing 10 damage and stunning enemies within 10 yards. So, I mean, that is going to be nice. Yeah, that's going to be your AoE going into the Runes of Awakening. Yep, in the back, and then now we've. Okay, so I'll make sure I know what key that's on. Time to retrieve the relics and wake up the druids and get them out of there before the thing is totally overtaken. And she was supposed to kill 20 for a bolt. Not too picky where, as long as it's inside, in or around the barrow dead. Doesn't care what kind they are, just that they are. So, get free ride there. Would be nice to have that in Classic. Get that free ride this thing. On a totally unrelated note, if you'd like and subscribe to this one, I'm going to be bringing back my Hearthstone page, Hearthstone for All, on Facebook. Probably one live stream a week, Sunday nights late, like midnight Eastern. But it'll be on the site. So you know somebody plays Hearthstone. I'm getting a little better at it. So if you know somebody who knows Hearthstone, is getting all geared up for the new expansion, hasn't played in a while, wants to see what's like these days, tell them come on down. I should be putting out the first installment this Sunday night at midnight. But you don't have to be there live. I mean, I expect most of the viewers are going to come afterward anyway. Except for those of you lucky guys in the Western Hemisphere, in the Eastern Hemisphere there, the Asia and Europe. You guys are probably going to see it live. Us poor Americans have to wait, I guess. It's about time we did something for the other guys. I mean, they have quite a few followers and viewers in the Philippines and India and Japan, Korea, that area. So I'm gonna do something in their time zone. So everybody that likes Hearthstone, come on down. We'll get ready to gear in the next expansion, which doesn't drop until August 3rd. So got about a week or so until that comes up. And if you do want to subscribe to this, there is a way to do it on the main page. I think the big T will let you subscribe to it. Or there's end cards on all the videos and live streams I've done before. You can subscribe off one of those. And you'll know when I go live or put a video or whatever. So, yeah, we're going to go get some shaman totem for him so he can free his spirit and move on to the afterlife. And what's he in the afterlife? You're not so sure. We'll move on to that right now, but so long as isn't mucking around it's not that bad, really. What? What? That's good. Look, I'm trying to do my stream. I mean, I need left alone for a while. Okay, we got no, no totem there. And there we go. Come on. I think he's knocked off there a little bit. Almost halfway to my quarter there. There we go, the halfway point. Okay, let's see where we're going next here. Nope. No better than the one I got, so. And one upside the head for you. Oh crap! We got the shaman. We got the shaman charm. That means we gotta go find him now. We'll probably find him on the way out. Oh, here we go. Ravensclaw Talisman. Since somebody's coming out, there probably won't be anything stopping us. If I'm snagging it. Nope. There we go. Need 2 more relics. I think this will be circle back around for. I think this one's upstairs. Oh, here we are. Back here a little bit. Time to go sever his soul from his body. He completes the ritual on charm, and now we get to go to the next room and kill his soulless body and break the spell. And that's what that's like. Oh, geez, oh, people. What is going on here? I need to see what the heck's going on. I hate when it gets all mucked up like that. Can't believe I found Rich Claw's body and know all the madness. I don't need one more to go. Release them. Now we go back to collect. Power the tanks back. We got that force blast just in time. And we could use this for the first time in a long time. Don't know if I come through here I can use it, but it still doesn't help me find the relic. And that's my 20. So when I find the last of the relics, I can just hearth on out of here. This shield block is very important if you're tanking a dungeon or a raid. That is literally a lifesaver. I get used to putting it on there. So I build my ridge for it, and I put it out there. Yep, there we are. Skip Sapphire Sky, now the last one. The black feather quill. Oh, there's the door. Unless it didn't show it to me. Excuse me. Well, we got that one. What is this one? Cowabunga. With apologies to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And here we go. That's the last one. And that's all of them. Everything's all done. So say goodbye to my little escort and head on back to Dolinar. And the relics. Use them to awaken the druids and get them out of there before the furballs get to them. Now we go after Ursula Mahler, who's been capturing druids and snagging stuff off the supply caravans coming through. And yes, Crow performed well. Now we're up to level 22. Shield block gets its second charge. So I can throw it a little bit quicker. Always nice to have more charges on these things. Yeah, anything that's not green, you can go. The dream carry, I gotta sell that because I got these huge bags here. Don't really need it. That can go, that can go. That even got replaced. That sword we got Wolgars. We're gonna put that malachite on the auction block before we leave the Dolnar area. And off to get Ursula. You always want to get any quest anywhere near these guys too, because it all goes together. It's gonna be stuff you're gonna be killing anyway, so you might as well just go get credit for it. We're flying up these levels lately. We may actually, with a little bit of luck, I don't want to jinx myself, but we might hit flying by next week. We'll probably come close this week. This week, where this is going. After this, we don't have any more starting areas. We've done the wetlands. We may take them up to Winter Spring. If I can figure out a way through. For Horde, it's easy. Because the part of actually be able to go through wasn't really torn up by the cataclysm. Went right by her, didn't it? The Moon Priestess and a couple of her guards sitting on the side of the road. And I just went right by them. There's stuff you can do real easy on the North side that's a real pain in the Alliance side. So I may go to Westfall. Not really sure what I'm going to do with him yet. Can't remember ever getting Alliance guy up the side. Just a minute. What? Yeah, the doors are all locked. I'm trying to do my stream here. Okay, I am back. Yeah, kill the ambushers. They've been raiding caravans, so it's time to get them out of the way. They're right on the way to Ursel, so it's not like you're going out of your way to get them. Once you get to this point, you cannot be afraid to use that shield block. You're going to have two charges. As long as you're not going to have it every fight. So it's a big problem with shield block is you don't have it every fight. Well, now you do. I'll start wing clipping these guys. Only 3 more of those. Two of them now. Seven to 8. That's 8 of 8. And that's all those guys. Just the one he has, that's why you can get rid of this guy. Now I'm going to stop and take a little munch. We'll trip back. So I can't just hearth back. Number one, I don't have enough time in my Hearthstone left. Number two, I got to turn in that quest at the bottom of the hill anyway. We have to be coming back here, so just kind of fuel up for the trip back. Shouldn't be too much down there. Likely a little something for the guys coming up the hill, but this won't be much trouble on the way down past that point because melee classes are always the easiest to play as far as the number of buttons you need to hit. Protection where you're pretty much spamming the devastate for the most part. You have to make sure you get your shield block and your hamstring. Wing clip, it's called here. Make sure you know where your ignore pain is. Just for longer fights like Blur, so you're going to need that. I probably won't need ignore pain much until he gets like quest bosses, stuff like that. Big guns. It's nice to have the extra shield. You're getting beat down a little bit, like with Ursel. He hits pretty hard, so you'll figure it out or die trying. And that takes care of the root Darnassus. Now I gotta go back to an Ursel in. And then we'll be heading on to the next area. Can't turn it in. Needs happily give you a piece of armor that it's actually +2 armor. I'll lose stats. So let me check that out again. Swipe, it's actually +2 in the armor. I'll lose strength, stamina. I'll lose strength and stamina. That's not good. Not if you're a tank. And he wants to take this package of rare earth down to Denali at Lake Element. Lake Element is right down the road here. Just past the big guy. There's the moon. Well, found out in Legion that, but you might have figured out already, the first thing that Night Elves do when they create a new settlement is make a moon well. You have to get Loon's blessing on it before you can continue building, or it wouldn't make any sense, you know. There's the melon. It's very rare. So put it in his planner. It'll probably help with the experiments. You're always going to have unspent talent points. You have a lot of talents. Just want to do a quick check and make sure I'm still coming through, because I always am a little leery of that, because Facebook used to cut me off of the sound. So he's 6 timpling seeds to continue his experiments. He's trying to see if he can make the seed clear of corruption, and then have them not be corrupted when they grow up. Which actually makes sense. But if they are sprouting, you need to get rid of them. So once you collect 10 timberling sprouts, once they sprout, there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm going to need to make those up. So that's 10 sprouts and 6 seeds. Now sprouts, you just go and grab them. But the seeds are RNG. So it could take a while to get the seeds. Or not. No. As I say there, we get 3 in a row. These things go into the animals category. They're very predatory. They do not run. So you don't have to worry about wing clipping these necessarily, as far as I remember. Still trying to figure out why hunters have wing clip. They have ranged weapons and a pet. How far are they going to actually get? There we go. You're going to wipe up a bunch of those in the elemental fragments. Okay. You've been trying to give me a battle chain cloak for a while now, but it's not anywhere near what I got. So you have 3 sprouts, 3 seeds. Not bad. Okay, so another seed. That's 4 seeds. Five seeds. Five sprouts. So we're getting health back. And that's shield block. But the shield block is blocking all incoming damage, which means that if you're not taking damage, it doesn't consider you in combat. So your out of combat healing kicks in. So you will actually heal while shield block's up. Well, something people don't realize. So if these guys out mine going in a little bit hurt because shield block goes up and you stop taking damage. If you stop taking damage, don't consider you in combat. All I need is sprouts. The easiest place to get sprouts is someplace you haven't been yet, so. I'll turn in the seed along here. And he's going to keep the seeds up for one. He wants you to take a seed to Relum Greenspire, Wellspring Hovel. Another researcher dealing with these things, and he might be able to find something about seeds that Ellen hasn't yet. So you take a seed up to him and see what he says. Meanwhile, that's 7 of the sprouts. That's 8. I think it's waiting on shield blocks before it puts that. And then shield hit before it puts shield block up. 9. One more. That tree's got a quest too, but I don't go for it usually because it's just a little side quest. It doesn't really do anything. You can pick it up if you've never done it before and want to pick it up, see what it is, that's fine. But it's not really necessary if you're doing a challenge. And turn those in, he'll burn them, and another one's plus the armor, but you can't really use it because it's got neither stats. And of course, I don't have enough time on my Hearthstone. The Hearthstone's gonna full up again, so I gotta take a run to Dolinar. Run to Dolinar straight up this way. You really can't miss it if you're going the right direction. You can outrun anything that's going to attack you, especially at this level. They said these things to pursue people aren't mounted at all. You know, run the apprentice little mount. Journeyman, you definitely leave in the dust. Where am I going? I was used to getting nothing, don't I? Yeah, Roland's just up around Darnassus. Oh, if you're in Classic, the Fire Festival's still going on. I was there this afternoon in Burning Crusade, and there were still Fire Festival tents up. So today may be the last day for it. Or maybe going for a little while. I'm not sure. Classic Wildhead would know. They would have a guide for it. I'm never sure of these classic holidays, how long they are. Some of them last 2 weeks in retail, they only last like 2 days in Classic. So I'm not sure how long it's going to be. But there's less to do. There's a fire eater. You get to a regular flame, like I'll use the example of the one I went to, the Azure was style flame. You got Flame Warden and a Fire Eater, and that's about it. No Scorchling. I was like, oh man, no Scorchling? No. That's the fun part of it. Okay, give them the seed, and it turns out that's not going to do any good because the seeds are corrupted as soon as they're laid. So back to the drawing board on that one. Not really sure when when they're corrupted, but it's even before the seed's made. So he's dealing more with the tumors that are on these things. So once you grab 5 of those, in case you might notice, we got shield wall. That reduces everything. That reduces all damage by 40% for 8 seconds. That's just straight up blocks all melee damage. But shield wall will take care of your magic damage, range damage, anything, and melee. But any damage at all that's coming in. So if you're going up against the mage, you don't want to use shield block. You want to use shield wall if you have it. Mages, hunters, people with ranged abilities, you want to use the shield wall for level 22 on. The shield block will do you good. Against warriors, yeah. Warriors, you want shield block. If that wears out, maybe throw up shield wall as a backup. No, 2 there. One. That's 2. Anything you can use to stop damage on attack, you do it. That's 3. And Mire Beasts are Timberlings. Whether the Green Warden wants to admit it or not, he doesn't like the people confuse Mire Beasts with Timberlings, but they're basically the same species. It's 4. Yeah, let's go right over the waterfall. Here on the other side. These areas are fine. We do stuff like pacifist, you know, or bloodthirsty. Good places where there aren't always quests to go take you there. If you want to go bloodthirsty, go do a little scouting. You'll get to areas that you normally wouldn't go to. There are some quest hubs out there that they don't talk about. They will not, of course, ever take you there. The only way you'll ever find them is just to explore the map. Silly bee mounts. That's from BFA. I think you can still get them. It's an alliance only mount. If not, I'm sure it'll end up being in the shop at some point. Even the subscription mounts will end up in the shop. not as good as I have. Now the elements here to get the gigantic timber from Oakenskal. Oakenskal was the leader of the Timberlings from the classic days on, and he's developed the most massive tumor anybody's ever seen. They want to take a closer look at it. If it's just a bigger one of the little tumors, or if it's something new that's coming up. My guess is it's just a big version of the little ones, but when things start affecting the elders of the species, they want to find out because it's going to attack nothing but elders. So it's going to wind up being no timberlings very soon. Oh, great. Let's plug again. I can't do anything until I get that done. Man, should have been this far another shot. That's not that. I may have to call it early if I can't get this plug back in. Oh, crap. I'm going to lose them. I'll tell you, I'm going to call it anyway. So I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe and have fun.